Hi there. Welcome to Small Business Coffee Break, the video series where we take a few minutes to work on your business, not just in it. Today we talk with Jaime Crespo about what are the different recruiting methods available. Jaime is a talented recruitment professional with greatinsurancejobs.com. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. There's so many options out there today. What are some different methods of recruitment that are available?
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, you need to be using as many different channels as possible, depending on the position. You should be using some of those niche resources, but I'm focused in the last several years in insurance, and what I would always recommend is go outside of the actual posting or even using resources like social media, although those are important, but go back to the roots of how you probably succeeded in your industry in the first place. Network. There are associations, which, by the way, LAIA.
Absolutely.
So, those network in those associations, go to conventions. You'll be surprised, you might find talent right there and then, and you're done. That costs you a day.
That and the association fee, but there's so much more you get out of
Exactly.
of those types of things.
Exactly. There's a lot of associations throughout the nation that work with a lot of schools. Gamma Iota Sigma. Shout out to Gamma Iota Sigma. Great resources trying to work with entry-level talent within the industry. So try to network, join associations, look at your local chapters. Work with universities, schools, network with them as well. They will love to connect with you because their students are going to be graduating, and they do nothing but love to connect them to potential employers. So those are resources you should be touching base with. And then of course, use your social media, Facebook, LinkedIn. Not just, when I say use them, don't just post an ad or just post on your timeline or on your own your own page or anything like that. And if you can, spend some money and utilize the ads, target your audience, and then traditional job boards. There's a lot of niche job boards that are out there depending on the type of position that you're posting. Obviously the Indeeds and the Cribbos and Monsters. So. Yeah, that's a lot of.
Yeah. So at the end, it seems like a lot, but we could create a plan using multiples of those, specifically within mind of who we're trying to reach, right? And it's funny because you mentioned Gamma
Iota Sigma.
Gamma, is that a Greek organization or
GIS? Yeah.
Oh, okay,
GIS
very cool. We'll see. That's another. I would never have thought. Hey, Greek organizations inside universities.
Yeah.
They are dying.
They have over 100 chapters
Wow.
throughout the country. Noelle, again, shout out to Noelle. I connected with her recently, and she's fantastic in the sense that their passion is on the risk management, broker side.
Okay.
But they're just trying to help anybody and everybody who wants to enter into the industry. If you're a student in trying to get into the industry, it's about that collaboration
and that outside the box thinking of, hey, this is not where it's not just Indeed or Monster or we were laughing a little earlier, Craigslist, God forbid, for this type of job, because again these they can be some wide nets. They have very good uses depending on what you're looking for, but thinking outside the box could yield some more positive results in long term. In recruitment, especially if you're looking for long-term employees, which I think most of us are today. One of the most difficulties I have is, that the interest of the work that we do, it's kind of complex, and a lot of people have a lot of ideas about what it is until they get in the office. So it's how do we show that before they get there, right? If they studied it, well, hey, why not? Why haven't I thought about reaching out to my local universities nearby and saying, hey, well, do any of you have this type of program? And if so, or a similar program, maybe finance program. Because, maybe Miami-Dade County doesn't particularly have a risk management program, but there might be some finance programs out there that, and go even further, there might be some finance programs in some high schools. Some kids who are looking to do something to get through college, and this might be a career path starter for them. I'm sorry I'm brainstorming with you right here, but
there's Insurance Careers Month, and again, I'm sorry, I'm going back to insurance, but Insurance Careers Month, insurancetrifecta.org, I believe it is. is a movement that's really exploded in the last 4 months. They have hundreds of companies now joining forces with them to create awareness about the industry. And PATH is one of those organizations that they work with, that is going into high schools and educating the high school students, informing them about the beautiful thing about the industry of insurance, and then other areas as well, other avenues. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of resources out there.
And if that exists in insurance, it could probably exist for all kinds of different opportunities.
Exactly.
We just you'd have to use the right.
You just have to look for them.
Your Google foo has to be a little bit better than
And the same way also you generate leads for your business, through Google Ads, or those are ways that you could also target your audience for employment.
And make sure we're getting that message out there.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's
awesome.
If you'd like to get in contact with Jaime, I put his contact information in the description. If you have any questions you'd like me to ask Jaime or any other professional in their field, my contact information is also in the description. See you next week for another cup of coffee and more questions answered.